Well, it is officially time for that midterm exam. And so you should have all of this information already. I just want to walk you through it one more time in case you missed anything the first time. Let's go through all the details. Let's look at Blackboard and make sure that you have all the information you need to be successful on this exam. So Module 8 is completing this midterm exam. It is over chapters 1 through 5, everything that we've covered in this first half of the semester. It needs to be taken by March 14th. This is the week of that midterm exam. Some of you took it last week because I did open it up starting on March 3rd. Again, it's a paper test, a standard test at MCC's testing center, or if you arrange something with me already, some approved proctored testing location. That does require appointments in advance, right? So make sure you contact the testing center as soon as possible. Before we get into the midterm details, again, if you have not yet completed competency test C, that is due by Tuesday of this week. So that is March 11th. I did give you that entire extra week because of spring break to get that done. I'm not surprised. The fraction competency test has proved to be a bit more challenging. And so hopefully you've had some time to continue to work on that and improve those skills. This will be that third and final opportunity due on Tuesday of this week. Moving on, there's a folder that says review this information about the midterm exam. It's the same information that I provided in Module 7, but again, just some reminders about that. I provided a document with an overview, topics, terminology, just things that you may need to know for that exam. You can read that all in here. Again, I went chapter by chapter, just a reminder, kind of like an overview of everything that we discussed. Again, make sure that you have the terminology down too. Let me close that and go to the next thing. So I made a document, again, with review questions, things from each chapter. 10 to 15 questions is what I put into that document. And it's much, much more than your actual test will be. I just wanted to be sure to provide examples of everything, pretty much. And so, again, chapter 1 review questions. I've arranged this by chapter. I did the same thing on your exam itself. So you can see what those questions might look like. I recommend that you pretend this is your actual test. Take this as an actual test. Give yourself a couple hours, go through, see what you can do, see what you still might need to refresh. Again, you can use a note page, one single sheet of paper, front and back. It's got to be handwritten. You can bring that with you when it comes time for the test. And so I suggest you do that, a review question document, and then see what you might need to add in to that note page that you might have missed the first time. Once you're done with that, then you can go and check your solutions in this document here. So see how you do first without it, and then go ahead and check those solutions. There's a video that I used to walk you through making a testing center appointment. So if you're not familiar with that, this video will explain that for you. And then finally, just information about the testing center itself and what you're going to need for the test. Make sure to bring identification, make sure to bring an ID. They will require that. Make sure that you bring your calculator. You'll need a calculator, your 1 page of handwritten notes. I'm providing you with the ancient numeration system symbols. So this document right here, I will give you on the exam. Don't feel like you need to take up space on your paper for that. You may want to include examples if you want, like here's how to use the Roman numeral system or the Mayan numeral system. Here's what an example number would look like. But as far as the symbols themselves, this is what you will see on your last page of the actual test. Feel free to just rip that right off and refer to it if you get to any problems that require that information. And then complete the exam by Friday. And so that's all we have to do this week. Next week, we'll move into Module 9 and we'll move back into new information. So please, if you have any questions about that or how that's going to work, let me know. Otherwise, best of luck, and we will talk soon.